We are still following what's next for Kilmar Abrego Garcia. The Maryland man wrongfully deported by ICE is back home in Prince George's County. Last night, a Maryland judge's order released Abrego Garcia from an ICE detention facility, but this morning he had to check back in with ICE in Baltimore. Our Matt Gregory joins us now. Matt, what becomes of his future at this point?
I mean, Leslie, for the Abrego Garcia family, this has been like a never-ending tug of war. There was a chance ICE could detain him and then begin the deportation process this morning, but another last-second judge's order stopped that, which still leaves Kilmar Abrego Garcia in a fragile immigration situation. Early Friday morning, Kilmar Abrego Garcia walked into a Baltimore immigration office flanked by lawyers, family, and a translator.
Yesterday, I spent time and celebrated and enjoyed my family, who is everything for me, especially so close to Christmas and being in this holiday season.
Since ICE wrongfully deported him back in March, his status has become a legal tug of war. And the latest move, last night, a Maryland judge released him from ICE detention for lack of an actual removal order.
I stand here today with my head held up high, and I will continue to fight and stand firm against all of the injustices this government has done upon me.
The federal government, though, also making night moves, filed an emergency removal order for him.
When Mr. Abrego Garcia received the notice leaving the detention center yesterday afternoon that he had to check in this morning, it seemed like a terrible case of deja vu, right? That he would just be freed in order to simply be cruelly rearrested again.
Attorney Simon Sandoval Motionberg says they filed a motion just before bringing Abrego Garcia to the Baltimore ICE office, and a judge accepted it this morning. And Abrego Garcia walked out after his check-in to cheers and applause.
As of right now, Kilmar Garcia should be able to go home, and pending these proceedings, should be able to stay out of detention, at least for the foreseeable future.
We talked to immigration attorney Kelly Ortega to find out what's next for Abrego Garcia, and she says there are two paths.
Unless the Board of Immigration Appeals allows him to reopen his immigration case, to consider a possible path to a green card through his wife or through asylum, that the government could then try to execute his removal.
So that's what it comes down to. Will the government reopen Kilmar Abrego Garcia's immigration case, or make plans to find a third country to deport him? So I asked Ortega, is there anything to be gleaned from this case for other immigration cases? And she said, not exactly. Abrego's case is simply a clerical error. Someone just forgot to check a box. But she did say this is a reminder that in all immigration cases, check every piece of paperwork because the government can make mistakes. I'm Matt Gregory. Back to you.